Hey everyone, it's Skip. Happy New Year and Happy January. And with a new month comes new games, especially if you have PS Plus. And right now we're going to go over Hardware Rivals powered by Unreal Engine. This reminds me a little bit like Rocket League. Rocket League was a standout hit last year, one of my favorite games, and I think what Hardware Rivals is trying to do is go for that Rocket League crowd, especially because the game is free right now, but then it'll be probably $20 later on. Is the game worth getting? I don't know, but my job here is to go ahead and show you what the game looks like and feels like, and you guys can make the decision for yourselves. This is my first impressions of Hardware Rivals. As you can see, we are in the driver setup menu right now, and there are some locked items, but four of them, a good amount, are unlockable. You can also customize your vehicle depending if you want a tank or just a four-wheeler or anything like that. Each option though comes with its own set of customizable colors and patterns. It looks like there's a lot of challenges open as well that you can go to. There's also training, which I do recommend doing because it just helps your overall gameplay and knowledge of the gameplay so that you can go ahead and kick some new butt. The game also has some preset controller settings, like Rocket League, R2 to go and L2 for your reverse. But for this one, you can also do X to go and I believe square to reverse. I must admit though, as good as R2 and L2 feel, pressing X to go and square to reverse are so much easier when the R1 and L1 buttons are your firing options. I was surprised to see so many game types available upon free download, but let's go ahead and stick with something simple, either Team Deathmatch or maybe Deathmatch. Let's do Team Deathmatch and see how that goes. Now I have played this game once before and added some features that were unlocked, but for the most part it just throws you in there, and as you can see your friends are highlighted in yellow and your enemies have red corners to them. You go ahead and control your driving with your L stick, which is your L3 on the PS4, and you can actually be driving one way and point your if you're in a tank or any other vehicle, you can point your gun or your weapon a different way with your R stick, which is kind of hard to do. I guess it's something you have to get used to and also go through training for that. Well, it looks like this little Doom Buggy guy is a little bit too much for me. A little fast too, or I just don't know how to play yet because I am a noob in this game. This is my, I believe, second time playing. I'm going to go ahead and escape and grab one of these health power-ups. And now you might be wondering, what is this sound? The airstrike coming through and the countdown in the upper left hand corner. Well, different maps have different things that you need to escape from. This map being the airstrike. So the goal now is to go ahead and find a lower bunker and hide there while the airstrike happens. Or you die, like I'm about to in 5 seconds. That's the guy. That's the guy who did it. Am I gonna get him back? Probably not, because he looks pretty savage. Now, when you respawn at a random location with power-ups and weapons right in front of you. As you can see, there's another one to the left of me, which that player just took, and I was actually gonna take that, but the thing is, when you have multiple weapons that are picked up, they don't all stay in your arsenal, so you have to pick which one you want to keep and discard. As you can see, there's an auto lock feature when the enemy is located right in front of you, but sometimes it doesn't work. Or it could just be me, but I just wish that if the feature is available, it would be more consistent. Now, if you played any games like GTA 5 or Need for Speed, you'd think these pillars would fall down, but they don't, so watch out for them. I am trying to shoot you. I am trying to shoot you. Well, that guy just came from the sky. It does feel good to get one kill. Ooh, a health power-up. Now, as you can see in the lower left-hand corner is the health bar. So it just went from 80 to 100, so make sure you keep an eye on that, because if it gets low and too low, you will die by the next hit. I'm gonna get you, and I just hit a whole bunch of nothing. Great. Now on the lower right, you'll see the kilometers per hour. I'm not sure if you can go ahead and change that to miles per hour, but it is important. There are some maps where speed does matter, so you have to keep an eye on that too as well. And we might just jump to that since I died. I will get you. I will return with vengeance and kill you and your other car parts. But not really, because we're going to go ahead and change it up a bit. As you can see, we are in a new map, and it looks pretty cool. Let's go and check it out. Were any of you guys like me when you started playing Rocket League where you just never hit the brake or reverse? That's kind of like how it is here, so you got to remember to hit that brake and be patient so you can fire your weapon accurately. Now just like the other map with the airstrike, the Fire of the Ancients sends down hellfire from the sky, so you have to find out where that bunker is or else you would die.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And the good news is it shows you where it's at right after it kills you. Wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. Now, I told you guys a few minutes ago that speed does matter in this game, and I'm going to go ahead and show you right after I pick up this weapon here what it looks like to not go fast enough. Yes, that was definitely painful. And just to show you guys I'm not a total noob, I'm going to go ahead and try again, and psych! But this is actually where the bunker is, so next time there is a fire from heaven or airstrike sort of thing happening, in this map this is actually where you hide. So is this game good enough to justify the download of it, even if it's free? Well, I mean, I could be comparing the game too much like other games that are similar, like Rocket League, but when Rocket League first came out, I was comparing it to Twisted Metal, and that game is super fun. So I would say graphics and fun factor and everything combined, I give this game a solid 3 stars, which means it is just past mediocre, and good enough to try out for yourself, so go ahead and download it and tell me what you think. If you guys have any additional questions on this game or want me to show you different types of gameplay that I didn't cover, please go ahead and leave your questions in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Again, this is a brand new channel where we cover video games, board games, card games, and any type of games. This is Skip, your host, signing off, the player for life. Not that kind of player. You guys know what I mean, right? Right?
3, 2, 1, 0.